What is going on, Mr. Troy Collector here with another video. Happy Saturday, April 19th, 2025, Easter weekend. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday weekend. I hope everyone takes some time to remember what the holiday is about and the meaning behind it and the ultimate sacrifice that was done for us. So I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend and, take some time to remember what a special day, a special holiday Easter is. This will be my Strongsville recap. It's going to be really short. I'm not going to make this a long video. There's a ton of great videos on Strongsville, and it's all showing what a great show it is, and it truly is a great show. So I'm just going to do some quick stuff on that. Show some of the gifts that I received while at Strongsville. And the one big card that I got during Strongsville. So I know everyone's sick of Strongsville videos. They're all over the place. I want to get mine in because I do want to thank the guys who gave me stuff, and I want to thank everyone who I met there. And it's an incredible time, honestly. So I'm going to do a high-level overview of Strongsville on why, in my opinion, it's the best show of the year, hands down. Best show of the year. I prefer this over the National. So I'll just maybe some bullet points on why this is, such a great show. All vintage. I'm in every way I turn, there's a table full of vintage. It's crazy. It's you think a lot of people say the National is overwhelming, and the National is overwhelming. But Strongsville is overwhelming in a different aspect. Just the fact that every table has tons of vintage. It's crazy. It's overwhelming to a point because you're literally stopping at every table. It's awesome. Everyone is under the same roof, which I think is amazing. Everyone stays under the hotel, the Best Western. Some people, there's running jokes with the Best Western. It's not the best hotel, but I honestly, I didn't find any problems with it. I think the hotel gets some bad reps, and people dog on it a lot. But great beds, right? Toilet system. I mean, powerful. It could suck down like a groundhog. So everyone's under the same roof. Everyone's at the bar having drinks. The elevators were not working. There's two sets of elevators. One wasn't working. The other was. I didn't do the elevators. I took the stairs. I was on the 5th floor. So just trying to save an incident that may have happened. But yeah, overall, I mean, I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want to stay anywhere else aside from that hotel. It's awesome. And it's just a great show. And just because I know a lot of people there's a lot of great videos of explanations on it. And I want to just cherry pick a few. Don said it's hard. I'm 36 right now. And I have a core group of friends who I've had since childhood, 10 core group friends who I've I could call in a second and they'd be here, if needed, not just for random stuff, because this is going to be my point. But it's very hard to get with all my friends throughout the year. There's only one time where we really all get together in one day for one event, and that's for our fantasy football draft. That's the only time we're ever able to get together. So it's very hard. We all just life takes priority, right? So it's all hard. It's hard for us to get together. But with Strongsville, to get everyone together under one roof for a weekend, it's incredible. It's so hard, but it happened. So that's why I just love it. And everyone I met there at Strongsville, so nice. I talked to a ton of people, hung out with a ton of people, from everything from hanging out with Joe Wood, Doug, Joe Wood Collector, to talking Annis Furs with Tom, and just a ton of people hanging out with them. I want to thank you all for the great weekend. I got in late Thursday night, like 11:30ish, and I stayed Friday throughout the whole day. Went to the YouTube event, which was amazing. I know we don't want to inflate Chris from Missouri's ego anymore, but Chris from Missouri's ego any more than it is. But what Chris has done over the last 2 years to kind of speak on behalf of Strongsville and kind of get the ball rolling, and have the YouTube event and everything. It just he deserves all the flowers. Seriously, like to have the show the way it is, pump it up and everything. He gets all the flowers for sure. And then shout out to the 4 collectors for the awesome trade night that I was not able to make, but I saw the videos and it looked like a blast, and it looked like it was an amazing turnout, and I heard that it's already in the plans for next year, so that I will make next year for sure. So I love Strongsville. Again, I 100% choose it over the National. I don't go to the National pretty much anymore. I haven't gone in the last few years based on work, but the one priority I will make with work and with everything was I'll take Strongsville off and go there, much more over the National. So I'm already 7 minutes in. I said this was gonna be quick, and it's not. Okay. I'm gonna do some gifts. It's part of Strongsville is hanging out with the community, the sports card community, and we speak about how great the community is and how generous the community is, and it really is that. I received some wonderful gifts, and I'd like to just show some off, and shout out the guys for thinking of me, because that means the world to me, honestly. So I got first one from Jason, the Everyday Card Collector. Gave me a little envelope, which is very appreciative because it kept all my cards intact and in one place instead of flying all over my backpack. But he gave me some awesome Detroit stuff. So we got some Detroit Tiger team logo stickers, which look at that Detroit Tiger logo, man. Can't beat that. Got Torque, who's tearing it up finally. Overdue. He looked like a bust for the first few years, but now he's like crushing it. And we got the guy who's kind of reversed with Torque, who's in a slump. We got my Tiger, Riley Green, who hopefully will turn it around. I'm gonna just put this in front of my face because that's when I can get a better, sharper image of the card. So thank you so much, Jason, for that. It was awesome hanging out with you. Awesome hanging out, talking cards and everything. Next we got Warren, my brother from a Cleveland mother. He gave me a bunch of cards as well. So who remembers this guy? If you're from Detroit, you know Brandon Inge, great player for Detroit. I'm gonna save that one for last. We got a few nice little Ty Cobbs right there, some Donruss and some Topps Gallery, Miggy, some artwork. We got Matt Boyd, another Miggy. We got some, what year is this? This is 2021 Topps. We got Funkhouse, Tyler Alexander, Akil Badu, Yabadabadu, Miggy. Can't have enough Miggies. the ace, the stud of the team, Schoolball. Now we're gonna throw it back a few years. Got Sparky, Lance Parrish, Matt Nooks, Sweet Lou. I kind of could have had a better facial expression than this, but we won't hold you to it, Lou. Kenny Rogers, not to be mistaken by the musician. Another Miggy. And then to end it, an awesome Miguel Cabrera rookie card. Look how young Miggy looks in this. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Warren. Warren's like I joke around. He's like a Santa Claus of the community. Next, I want to shout out Sammy Thunder, who also thought of me. Got me this awesome Al Kaline pin right here. And then we'll try to do this. Yeah, a poster maybe. This is going up in the man cave. Let's see, we got Cobb over here. We got the iconic Conlon photo of Cobb. We got Christie, which this is really cool because Cobb collector I am. Sammy's the Maddie collector, so it's kind of cool to kind of have that combination here. We got some of the greats down here. Is that Eddie Plank? That's Eddie Plank down here. So really cool stuff. Plank, the great Southpaw, 12 years. Awesome cigarettes. Real cool poster. Going up in the man cave for sure. I gotta find a frame for it. Thank you, Sammy, for that. Hobby hero. And then I also want to shout out Steven with the PH, who I'm rocking his shirt. He gifted me this. Steven, I don't know where you get these shirts, man, but they're like perfect. Like they fit perfectly. They feel perfect. Your shirt guy, top notch, man. I love this shirt. I wear it everywhere. And then you also gifted me, which is really generous, some awesome 1934 Diamond Match Detroit Tiger cards. So we got who we got here? We got Ray Hayworth and Gerald Walker. Eldon Ocker and Charles Fisher. We got JoJo White and Eugene DeSautel, who the one guy I don't know much of from these six. I didn't have any of these. I actually don't have any of these 34 Diamond Match cards. So this is really great. This was awesome gift. Thank you, Stephen. It was awesome seeing you, hanging out with you. Look forward to seeing you again, buddy. So last, I'm just gonna go over 15 minutes in, 14 minutes in, but 15 minutes, proud to be 15 minutes in. I want to show my big pickup of the weekend. I picked up one card. It's the biggest card I picked up ever. It's the 1925 anonymous postcard of Ty Cobb. Extremely tough set. Babe Ruth is in it. Wilbert Robinson is in it. Not many people are in this. Not many people know about this set. I don't really know much about this set. It's a postcard back. But it's a great, cool image of Ty Cobb. Manager Tyrus Cobb. I love that. I love that it says Manager Tyrus Cobb. I got this from Ash's Table. Shout out to Mike Petty for standing next to me when I was doing this. There was a little there's a little incident where the money was all there. All right, I'll go to the grave with that. The money was all there, but the money was like sticking together, and like they were saying I was like $50 short, which I wasn't. I had to like separate the money and like count it out myself. So it was all there. I swear to it. But Petty was there, and he kind of gave me a funny story about his first transaction with Ash, which really helped me out in that situation. So I appreciate that, buddy. Biggest card of my collection right now, Pop 8, I think. I think this is the only PSA graded one, recently graded it as well. If you can look at this, if you can see this third. And there's 7 of them from SGC, so pretty cool. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all who attended the Strongsville show and made it such a amazing experience. Just like everyone is saying, I'll vouch for every single video. I have not heard one bad thing about Strongsville in all the videos. Let that be a lesson. You will hear some ups and downs about the National, bathrooms, food, lines. You'll hear about that stuff. But have you heard anything bad about the National, aside from maybe the hotel, which I still think is a pretty good hotel for the price no, it's the best show in my opinion. So I hope to see everyone there next year. The dates are already out in April. I don't have the dates off the top of my head, but I think it's like the 10th or something, April 10th, 11th, something like that. Thank you all for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter holiday, wonderful weekend, wonderful week ahead. Till next time, happy collecting.